Hello and welcome everybody. Today we're going to be talking about the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory experience that happened recently in Glasgow. Okay, if you've been on the internet anytime recently, you've probably seen these pictures and videos going around of the grim, dismal looking warehouse full of a bunch of, not even full, let me not use that word, but sparsely decorated with weird banners and props to make it look like some kind of candy factory. It doesn't look like they tried, but we're gonna get into it today, and I am gonna put my money on this being a social experiment. That's my guess. I think it was just an experiment to see how far people could get away with trying to use AI to take shortcuts and not really put any effort into an event at all. So yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, this was basically an event marketed to be some sort of interactive Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory experience, and they basically used a website with a bunch of AI generated images to basically scam people into thinking that this thing was going to be legit and, you know, a fun day out for the whole family. But people show up and it's nothing like what they expected. So we're going to take a little deep dive today through the website that is miraculously still up and see what went through the heads of the creators and the people buying tickets. So let's go. All right, guys, I have it pulled up here. Let's get into it, shall we? So the first thing we see when we go to the website, willyschocolateexperience.com, is this very clearly AI generated image of a candy wonderland. Lots of colors, looks very bright. For some reason, there is an eyeball there. Wow, okay. Indulge in a chocolate fantasy like never before. Capture the enchantment. A teeny weeny trademark, and then the exclamation point is, for some reason, an entire line below all of that. Tickets to Willy's Chocolate Experience are on sale now. Spoiler alert, they're not. So the first thing I'd like you to notice is how when I scroll, the image disappears. Great website design. All right, so the first thing we see is this enchanted garden. Let's explore. So we've got lollipops, jelly beans, a waterfall, little bunnies and butterflies, and oh my god, what is that? It looks great. I gotta say, this looks top notch. All right, so let's take a look at the description, shall we? Your journey begins in an enchanted garden with giant sweets, vibrant blooms, mysterious-looking sculptures, and magical surprises that add an extra layer of wonder to your chocolate experience. Fabulous. Navigate through a peculiar but enchanting garden, collecting delicious beans of all colors, shapes, and sizes. Who knows, perhaps you might be able to grow your very own enchanting garden. Okay, aside from the grammar sounding like AI did it, I think that looks pretty good. And what do we have next? It's the Imagination Lab, of course. Duh. Right off the bat, looking at a giant eyeball, a little bit creepy. Nothing really telling me, candy, chocolate. It's not too bad, I guess. It just looks like a weird random AI generated image. So let's see what the description of this one is, shall we? Imagination Lab, trademark. Glad they trademarked it. You never know when that's gonna come in handy. In the Imagination Lab, prepare to be captivated by a visual spectacle. Encounter mind-expanding projections, optical marvels, and exhibits that transport you into the realm of creativity. This space invites you on a surreal journey where the boundaries between reality and fantasy harmoniously merge, resulting in an enchanting and visually striking encounter. Brace yourself for an adventure that will leave you spellbound. And next, my favorite, we've got this Twilight Tunnel, duh. We've got it looks like a forest here, maybe, and a little tunnel. There's lamps and a pathway for you to walk on. It looks great. And then you look further, you investigate a little deeper into the image. Look at the bottom here, we've got lighting, dumdukli, dim tight, twarding, depractions, dejection, view sounds, enigmatic sounds, ungerevel, svidl, and pretty expected twits. I am so excited for this, you guys. This is gonna be such a good attraction. Let's look at the description. Twilight Tunnel. Again, trademark. You never know when you're gonna need that. In the Twilight Tunnel, get ready for an exhilarating and immersive adventure. Journey through a dimly lit passage adorned with captivating projections, enigmatic sounds, and surprising turns that will immerse you in suspense and excitement. It's a heart-pounding experience you've never experienced before. I mean, come on. This is gonna be great. And last but most certainly not least, some of the best memes have come out of this captivating entertainment that we've got. We've got, yet again, lollipops, a pony that can fly, a clown-looking dude with a stick and a ball that has what looks like a person with bat wings for hair in it, gumdrops, candy canes, a weird-looking bear. This looks great. Now let's just read what it says, shall we? Enshrining entertainment, my favorite. Catting live what is that, a quad M? Bruh. Performances, Karchi tons, Exarcerdre lollipops, a passadice of sweet teats. I'm so excited, you guys. Captivating entertainment, all right. Experience captivating live performances featuring charming characters. We'll look into those later. Singing original catchy tunes, marvel at extraordinary props, oversized lollipops, and a paradise of sweet treats. This event guarantees an immersive and delightful experience suitable for aged 3+ years old. You guys, you really can't beat this. This event looks like it's gonna be top notch.
No, God, please, no!
Okay, so aside from a few little weird things going on with the grammar and the images, I think if you were to look through this website really quickly and not really pay attention to what you're doing, it kind of looks all right. It doesn't look too bad, you know? You might just be thinking like, God, I want to get these kids out of my face, and you pay for the thing. You gotta go to it, right? So we're gonna look more into the website, see what else they have for us, shall we? Okay, so next we've got the practical info. The 24th to the 25th of February is when it takes place for 45 minutes to an hour in the Box Hub Warehouse, Glasgow. My favorite place. Let's book. Oh, never mind. All right, we can't book tickets, but let's just see more about the website. What else do they have? FAQs. Do you have any question? Maybe you can find the answer here. I think I will, thank you. I cannot go on the available days. Should there be capacity when you arrive, then you will be able to enter without any problems. In the event this is not the case, we may ask you to wait a bit. I like how they didn't actually specify that they would have more dates in the future, almost as if they kind of knew that this thing was going to be terrible, right? What is the refund and exchange policy? Notice how they have this twice. Gotta love that. And they also have, I cannot go on the available days. Will you have more days in the future? And there's a different answer to this one. Currently, the available dates are those that you can see on the website. However, the chocolate factory is magical, so more sessions may be available in the future. Oh, maybe, see, I am wrong, you guys. Look at that. They're gonna have more. Also, you gotta love how at the bottom it says that it's not related to any character, fictitious or living. There's no relation to the Wonka franchise, which is owned by the Warner Bros. Company. I can't even read after going through this website. It's giving me brain rot. Save yourselves, people. Don't go here. Okay, so next, I actually want to see what this Box Hub Warehouse looks like. Let's go. All right, so I've just searched it up here. Box Hub Warehouse. It's got no reviews, which is a great sign. And it's open 24 hours a day. Let's look at the pictures. One word comes to mind, which is grim. It looks scary, dismal. This looks like the type of place, not gonna lie, that you'd go to camp out for a zombie apocalypse. I could see someone shooting some zombies in here. Yep, great. Oh. We've got a street view here, folks. Look at this place. Yeah. Oh my God, this looks fabulous. Harbor Cafe. This place looks scary. They actually had people go here with a bunch of kids and stuff in the middle of nowhere. Ugh. Not gonna lie, if they had you go into a place like this, I would probably turn around here and just not go in. Oh, look at this. Hold on. It's next to a metal recycling plant. Oh, wow. Beauty of nature, am I right? Look at this. Okay, so as you can see, it literally just looks like a warehouse that a Party City took a jump on. It doesn't look like they tried at all with these decorations, and it's actually sad how this place turned out. So first we got this little rainbow bridge archway here thingy. We've got a Mario pipe in the background. It looks like a gumdrop and a gummy bear and everything. Oh man. Oh my God, people paid for this. And here's another angle. We've got a candy bag and a gummy bear. And of course, no good Willy Wonka experience would go without a board full of mathematical formulas.
Huh?
We've also got this picture of a room with a bunch of dingy picnic tables and this weird one random bounce castle that doesn't even look like it's chocolate or candy flavor theme at all. It looks so bad. It looks like princess themed. And of course, you can't forget this one, what looks like a bunch of curtains hooked up to coat racks and put along the wall in a little path. I think this is actually supposed to be the Twilight Tunnel, you guys. All right, and another shocker here, we've got the chocolate river. It's got a bridge going over it, which looks like it's made of candy canes. Look at the little river, it looks so bad. It looks like a piece of plastic that they painted to look like chocolate. Okay, and if you haven't seen it, this is one of my favorites. This is one of the posters that they put on the wall to make it look like you're in a candy world. It is literally just an AI generated image of a house that's got candy on it, and it's slapped on a wall. They couldn't even put in the effort to put it up straight. Literally, this looks terrible. I mean, this event was so badly organized that they literally called the cops on it. That's how bad this place was. And if you needed further proof that this event was a sham, this is one of the sweet treats that they were given right here. The lemonade in an already small cup that they literally filled only a quarter of the way up. And let me just tell you, I have seen barbecues with more pizzazz than this table here. This looks so sad and miserable. Apparently, the other sweet treat that they were given was a single jelly bean. They literally charged people 35 pounds for this event, which I think is around like $40-ish, around there. If you had spent that much money in the grocery store, you could have gotten so much candy and drinks for that. Like, I don't understand where the money for this event went, because it certainly didn't go to decorations. Apparently, it didn't go to the actors either, because they are saying that they didn't get paid for it. And it did not go to the sweet treats at all. So, where's the money? And this event was obviously such a letdown that the actors are now coming out and doing interviews on it, saying things like, apparently the script that they were given is literally just a bunch of AI generated garbage that had no rhyme or reason to it. It didn't make any sense, and they were basically just told to spew it out in front of a bunch of kids. They were also told that they were taking too long trying to get these kids happy, that they just wanted them to get the kids out of there quicker and quicker because the next group was coming in. Like, how outrageous is that? Just picture this in your head, okay? A warehouse full of screaming kids and disappointed parents with dismal decorations scattered around and actors desperately trying to make up for it. I am absolutely shocked at how bad this event was and how they actually managed to get this many people to pay for it and show up. But despite all that, the actors still tried their best to make the kids happy that showed up and work with what they had, which was not a lot. Now, one of my favorite things to come out of this event is this character called the Unknown, which is supposed to be some kind of evil chocolate maker that lives in the walls, apparently, and like Willy Wonka is supposed to vacuum him up, even though he wasn't given a vacuum to do that with. But there are videos of just this like weird, creepy character in like a silver mask and like black robe scaring a bunch of kids and babies and stuff and making them cry. It is absolutely hilarious if you've seen these videos. Oh my god, check them out.
What is that? It's the Ender!
Now, of course, this being the internet, we're gonna have a lot of great memes coming out of this thing, like this one. And of course, the timeline of this event overlapping with the timeline of the disappearance, I guess, of Kate Middleton is leading to some really obscure and niche memes like this. And one of my favorites of this.
Babe, stop! Babe, stop. Oh my gosh, do you guys see why I love him? He's so funny.
And this other one here, which gives you a glimpse into what my two brain cells look like trying to figure this video out. And of course, who could forget the queen herself, Miss Kirsty Patterson, the one that played the Oompa Loompa in the unflattering picture that was going around that was saying it looked like it was a meth lab rather than a chocolate factory. She's also got a bunch of memes going around about her. I saw another Kate Middleton one. And yeah, just more pictures showing her trying to really help out these kids, make it the best she can for them, despite being in a dumpy warehouse in the middle of nowhere and having really nothing to work off of. So yeah, I've seen, like, I'm sure she's gonna have a few fan pages dedicated to her, as the internet does. It's gonna take this and ride with it, so I look forward to seeing more of those. And finally, we've got a statement from the organizers of this event, which obviously starts out with an apology because it's absolutely terrible and everyone is disappointed. And apparently they said that they will end up refunding the 850 people that booked tickets to this thing, even though their website 2 times it says that they're not going to give any refunds. So we'll see how that goes. Apparently no one's got their money yet, last that I've seen. And I saw something that said it could take like 10 days to get to them, so we'll see how that works out. Now, what I also found interesting was this comment about a wedding, which makes no sense and has nothing to do with anything. Let's just read it here. Regarding a personal matter, there will be no wedding, and no wedding was funded by the ticket sales. This is a difficult time for me, and I ask for your understanding and privacy. Now, that to me is kind of sus, because it sounds like they used this AI-generated garbage and really cut corners and put no money into this event, almost as if it was kind of a scam from the start to fund some wedding. But yeah, I'd like to know if you guys have any opinions on that. Leave them in the comments if you'd like, but I think that's all we've got for this video today. So if you enjoy, you can like and sub if you want. I won't mind, and I will be seeing you in the next meme probably, but yeah, I'll see you there. Bye bye.